What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Well. So it turns out I was inundated. Yeah, use that word. I was inundated with DMs and texts about Adam 16. Adam 16 invited Renegade Media onto the platform. And during the interview, 2 hours and 33 minutes in, I was sent the timestamp and all. 2 hours and 33 minutes around there, right? Adam says, we both have this stalker by the name of Dubs. Really? I haven't done an interview, I haven't done a video about that completely dead podcast in 7 months. There's nothing going on over there. Nobody knows who the cast is. Nobody cares who the cast is. I literally haven't, like, if it doesn't come up on Compton Rick Rock, if he's not doing anything about them, I won't see it. Because that's when I was hearing stuff about that failed platform, right? But it's funny because I remember him having a discussion, and I don't remember if it was with Vlad TV but it was with another big platform, right? And they both were talking about you never swing down. Why would you ever acknowledge a platform that's smaller than you? It makes no sense, right? I don't even have 100,000 subscribers. And here I am. I am so ingrained in that weirdo's mind that he brings me up. And I have to tip my hat to Jay. I've never spoken to Jay. I don't plan on ever speaking to him. But he conducted himself with way more respect and class than the 16 did. The way that Adam, his brain works, is he invited Jay on with the intent of bringing me up. And he was hoping that by bringing Jay on and bringing me up, that Jay was going to talk all kinds of madness about us, right? And he didn't. He said one thing, though, that I want to clarify. Renegade Media said that Gunner and I hate him. No, I don't hate anyone. I don't even hate these channels that every single video they put out is about me. And every live I do, they live stream. I don't hate them either. Hate is such a strong word, and it's poison for the one that's carrying it, right? So I don't carry hate in my heart. But he is right. I have always felt that once Jay started getting into details about stuff, details that were wrong at that, it puts everybody in the genre at risk. And Adam has no idea about the life. So when he says, that sounds like a pretty stupid reason, or whatever his dumb ass said, right? He's a square from Delaware, right? He knows absolutely nothing about the world that Jay talks about, the world that I lived in for decades. Adam has this sense of security for some reason. I don't know why, but I mean, look it. California has changed. If this would have been the 90s, Adam would have got ran out of here a long time ago. The Crips and the Bloods back then would have never tolerated the stuff that he does right now. People would have never even been able to wrap their head around letting someone like that come into this state, especially that city, that county, and talk to people comfortably in a disrespectful manner. I'm glad it's not the 90s anymore. I'm glad more people are able to eat, able to make a living. I just found it extremely hilarious that I haven't talked about this weirdo in 7 months. I went back and he said I'm his stalker, right? I've done, I think it was, there were 13 videos, I think, on my channel that had no jumper in the title or a picture or something to do with no jumper. And again, I haven't done a video in 7 months. So I guess he felt he needed some attention. His platform definitely needs attention. For the amount of subscribers that he has, business is not good over there. Now, people could say, well, Dubs, your views are cut too, and well, everybody's are. You can actually scroll through YouTube and you will see like Think Media podcast. I've been looking at a lot of their stuff, and other ones are talking about the change that YouTube has put in effect and how it's affecting a lot of channels. And right now it's basically, we're going through some growing pains this late into the game. And we're going to see who survives. You know, those channels that are okay with getting, 500, 600 views, 300 views, nothing changes for them. They'll still get the same. But the bigger channels or medium-sized channels have seen a huge impact. But No Jumper was seeing that way before this whole shift in YouTube. When he decided to badmouth AD, and he lost AD and T-Rail and all those guys, he lost the heart of his show. He literally had dudes on there that I mean, look at the whole thing that happened with American Cholo. Adam didn't want no parts of that. And AD invited everybody in and created a respectful environment. Everybody got to say their piece. And that was a great thing. And that really, really hurt Adam's feelings. Adam wanted AD to crash out for him. That's what I believe. He wanted AD to crash out. He wanted some violence to happen. He was willing to take that lawsuit, that heat, because it was going to be good publicity. And when that didn't work, what did he do? He went crying to Lush. And what did Lush do? Gossip like a woman. I'm glad to see that Lush is no longer taking a part of trying to talk about Gunner or me or anyone else. Hopefully he's got his mind right and he's not using as much, because he's admitted recently, I saw a thing, he admitted recently to smoking crack. I said, damn, I didn't even know that drug still existed. That's crazy right there. But I just wanted to go ahead and acknowledge the 16 and thank him for bringing my name up. I don't know how many people watch this live or are watching that video. I just saw the snippets that were sent to me. That way I made sure he didn't get one view out of me. And remember, this isn't the first time. He had Whack 100 on the show and tried to get Whack to talk bad about me. And Whack didn't talk bad about me. Now he brought on Jay Hands to talk bad about me. Jay didn't talk bad about me. There's some very, very, very tiny channels, 16, that are willing to, if you bring them a screen that they can hide behind and you'll change their voice, they'll talk about me. They'll lie, but I mean, it'll be talk, and you don't care if it's the truth or not. You just want somebody to talk about me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the publicity, and I appreciate the opportunity to laugh at you. So there you have it. Hopefully this is the last video I'll do on that platform. It needs to just sail on off into the sunset. He needs to just get more into managing dudes having sex with his wife and him standing there loving every minute of it. That would probably be more successful because he's a failure. And I have to say, look, I'm not a fan of Renegade Media's material just because it's too in depth. It's too much, and a lot of it is so wrong. The information he's being fed is so wrong. But I'd like to feel like you're going to Vlad TV next because Adam hates me so much that he really thinks if you're on Vlad TV, Jay, that's going to hurt my feelings. It is. It's going to hurt me. So make sure you get him there as soon as possible. Get him on over there. I would never, ever accept an invitation to No Jumper. I would never, ever accept an invitation to Vlad. I don't feel like Vlad is exactly the same as Adam, but I'm just not a fan, so that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.